Right, so guys, welcome back to my videos today. And today we're going to be doing basically another video on my bike. As you know, I'm an MTB channel now, but there will be the odd vlog dotted around. Like I'm going to Portugal on Thursday. It's right now Saturday for Christmas, and I'll be doing vlogs, travel vlogs, because I love doing them, and you probably like them because they're quite interesting. So today we're going to be getting my bike ready for 2019 because I'm not going riding now. I was going to go to Down tomorrow, but it's snowing and it's always closed when it's snowing. Plus I'm going to Portugal on Thursday and I don't want to break anything or do anything stupid to myself. So here's the bike. It's seen better days. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to strip down this bike, take the rear shock off it, take the water bottle cage, take a rear defend mud guard off it, take all the lights off it, take this inner tube off it, take the old grips because I've got some new grips. That now brings me on to the second thing. I've got some new parts. Let's show these new parts. So I've got an Asda bag full of new parts here. This is not a part, this is a maintenance tool. That's really nice. It's a muck-off pink sponge here. So that's a muck-off pink sponge. I'm going to do a bloody ASMR video. That's a muck-off pink sponge, which is amazing. It's dead squidgy, and it's got like, I can't remember. Let's have a look at the name of it. It's one of these. It's a microshell sponge. So it used to be, in the packaging, it used to be that thick, and that's that thick. So it says to the big sponge in a little packet, and it says why do we compress the sponge? And it says that it reduces the carbon footprint. So that's pretty good. So that's the sponge. It's going to replace, you know, like your normal sponge. So it's basically going to replace this sponge, which has been used for years now on cars and everything. But this is this Bike Pacific sponge, and I like how it says muck off. So don't need that sponge anymore. We're going to keep this sponge. Great sponge. Next thing we've got in here is we've got these grips, which are foam ones that you cut down to size. So we'll have to be cutting these down to size because we've got 4 of these long pieces, but cut them down to size. It's probably about cut them in half or something like that. Cut them down to size, chuck them on your bars, and foam grips. I heard they're really good for gripping, so I'll try some out. If I don't like them, I'll go back to the plain ones. So I've got them with some little bar ends, but I'm not going to use them. I'm going to use my nice ODI ones because they're nice and they're a bit thicker, a bit more durable. Next thing in my bag of goodies is more for bike maintenance. This is all from Halfords, not sponsored by Halfords, but if Halfords is watching, you could sponsor me. No, but they're great people, Halfords. This is a chain checker for checking your chain, how worn it is, and if you put that in there, the chain sits flush with that there. At 75, you need to get a new chain soon. If it sits flush with the 100, you need to get a new chain, like straight away. So I'll be checking that after I've done all my bike things. I'll check that in a minute actually. Next thing is another bike wash tool. It is it's a very stout bristle brush. That's extremely hard bristles. That's quite hard bristles, and they're hard bristles. That's for like getting into little piss on your cassette and everything. That can go, I don't know where that can go, but it's just a really good all-around brush that gets into your sprockets on your cassette. I'll do some B-roll of it now, working in action, but a little brush that cost me like £3 from Halfords. I'll have all the links in the description for all these things that I've got here now. Second to last thing, I've got a bottle cage. It's a new bottle cage to replace. Like, do you know how you get the bog standard ones? You've lost a bottle in these, haven't you? Because what you do is you bend it like that. You jam a bottle in it. It's meant to keep it nice and still. This has got really good reviews on it. It keeps the bottle nice and firm. It just looks overall a bit nicer. I'm going to save some weight because it's plastic as well, and this one's metal, so we don't need that one. Got a new one. And it comes on to our last one. This brings us nice on to our last one. Got a new water bottle. Colour, blue. It's not the same blue as the bike, but it's blue, so it'll go together quite nicely. It's a Camelback water bottle, and that just nice slides into there. So that'll replace that black one, which will look a hell of a lot nicer on the final product. So we're going to start now by stripping the whole bike down. So first of all, I'm going to come to the cockpit. I'm going to take off these lights. I want to show you this while I'm doing this. This is a Toe Peak, I can't remember the name of it, the name will be on the screen. It's a Toe Peak multi-tool. It's great because it's got all your things. This was £20 or something like that from Halfords, which is great. It's got a chain tool on it for a chain. Got all your T25, all your different Allen keys on it. which is absolutely amazing. And the cool thing is, it comes with tie levers. So the tie levers are actually the sides of the tool, if I can get them off. They're quite stubborn, which is good, because it shows that they're going to withstand, there we are, there's a little end that you can put your finger in. I'll get this side off first. There we go. Oh. So, tie levers on each side, and then that little bit on the end of there goes into there, like that. And then you can spin that to do your chain, which I think is really cool. And then you've got all T25 little bits in there, which I think is really, really good for the price that it was. So that's really good, Topeak. That now stops me from taking that, and now it's that. Quite mad. That just slips in my jersey or shorts pocket. That used to attach to my bike or in a backpack, which is weighty. This is still weighty, but it's nice. It's a good finish. It's a product that'll last me, I'm pretty sure of. It'll last me quite a while. So my recommendation for this is get an old water bottle to clean your chain and your bike. An old water bottle, and filling it up with hot soapy water. So I'm going to go fill the water bottle with hot soapy water. I'll be back in 2 seconds. So while that's filling up with hot soapy water, you want to get a needle nose plier. It's quite loud. A needle nose plier could work on this, but it doesn't work all the time. But mine works with the needle nose. Got a needle nose plier. Now that's filled with nice hot soapy water, I've got a needle nose plier. Remove the chain. So if we can isolate the master link, which is, I'm pretty sure, I can't find it longer. Probably right in front of me, isn't it? There it is. So I've isolated the master link. I had to file down these pliers so they actually fit the master link. So it'll focus on the plier tip. To file down the pliers so they actually fit inside the master link. Anyway, I filed them down for an 8 speed, not a 11 speed. So I've lost it now, haven't I? Bugger. There. I'm no mechanic, I'm no doddy off GMBN. Right, so now you've taken that, you can take off the little 2 quick link things. Put it in a bottle of hot soapy water. So what I like to do before I put the main chain in it is I like to get some biodegreaser. I've got some muck off biodegreaser here from Halfords again. I get most bike products from Halfords. And I just like to give it a quick coat of biodegreaser of all 4 sides. And I just like to agitate it dead quick with this brush. You can get from really anywhere. I just like to go through it once, twice, which gets most of the big grime off it, but this like lets it sit nicely. We've got the things in there. Let that sit nicely in there. Perfect. There we go. Now if we close off the lid without spilling it everywhere like I'm doing. It doesn't always fit, so you have to do a bit of jiggery pokery, get it in there nicely. There we go. Put it on top, give it a shake. Leave that to set now, and that'll go nicely, and then we can go over a couple more with the biodegreaser and the brush, and we can get the stouts, the very hard bristle brush, and use that as well. I've made a mistake here. I'm not putting gloves on. I'm going to put some gloves on now. I'll be back with you to carry on stripping down the bike. bike stripped down to really nothing at the moment. Right, so now I'm going to go outside with the bike. I've got the bike here, and we're going to go clean it off. So if you want to clean off the bike, I've got a link that'll be up there. That'll show how to clean off the bike, so I'll be back in a minute with a clean bike. Right, now the bike's all clean. Now I've got to dry it off, so cut to the time lapse. Now everything's dried off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take the jockey wheels off and give them a quick degrease. Right, so now I've got the chain, now we can start putting it back on the bike. What we want to check now, before we put this chain back on the bicycle, we want to come here and check that all these teeth are alright and intact at the front of the bike. Everything's alright there. First of all, what I want to do is I want to take cranks off and give them some fresh grease. Headset, I'm not going to give, because if you that's just that in there, which should be routed around there. So they just had a fresh bit of grease on them the other day, so I'm not gonna fresh grease these. Perfect, sweet. Now we can start adding the new things to the bike. So I'm going to clean up in here and then we can add the new things to the bike. So now I've just put the front mud guard on as well. Forgot to put that on, that's all sorted now. Now we're just going to make sure these brakes are smooth and rub off all the water. Sorted, rear one. Yeah, it's bleeding, that one does. Probably both need bleeding, but hey ho. I think the first thing we can add the bottle cage onto the bike. So a new bottle. so you can actually see my head. So I'm going to end this video here. My camera's about to die, that's one reason. So I hope you enjoyed this video of me getting bike ready for the new year. My name's Ben Ellis, hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one.